We are live. We are live. So, I think when I was a teen, between the ages of maybe 16 to about 22, the books that I have read were only assigned to me. So, I'm talking about Shakespeare, Julius Caesar, Romeo and Juliet, Wherefore Art Thou, Romeo, When Things Fall Apart. What other book was there? Roll of Thunder, Hear My Cry, To Kill a Mockingbird. Yeah, those were the books that I read. And I didn't hate reading, but it was just not a part of my everyday life, my everyday thing that I did. And I didn't really understand why was reading such a big thing and why were people forcing us to read. I didn't get it until last year when I went through somewhat of a midlife crisis or quarter life crisis at 23. I was graduating college, I was wrapping up my courses, my studies, and I just could not find the answer to a question that I had. And this question was related to purpose, like your overall purpose, and how does one live a fulfilling life and have a career that is fulfilling. I was watching all the TED Talks, scouring YouTube for the videos, and I could not find the answer I was looking for. Everyone was just like, your purpose will find you. You just have to keep searching for it. And in order for you to have a career that you love, you must do what you love always, at all the time, no matter if it makes you money or if you're broke. And I was just not buying that. And I couldn't find anything that gave me a substantial answer with proof and science to back it up on YouTube. You know, what I was using all this time throughout school and college to find information and really learn apart from professors and textbooks. So I began searching through articles and reading different books, because throughout the videos that I was seeing, they were mentioning here and there about different books that either they had read or learned from or heard of. So I thought, okay, maybe I should read one of these books. And the book that did it for me, that secured my love for reading and helped me to solidify a habit in reading, was the book So Good They Can't Ignore You. So I'll talk about my story and finding my purpose in another video, but in this video I want to talk about tips and steps that you can take to build a reading habit. And the reason is because there is so much information out there that is not captured on forms of media that we're currently used to, like social media, so Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. In videos, there's so much untapped and unreleased potential of knowledge that is in books that you'll only access if you read. So let's build a reading habit together, and I'm going to show you how. So the first step in building a reading habit that you can keep up with is the first step to any habit that you're building, really, and it's finding your why. And in this case, it looks different. For me, it looked like having a desire to find out something more that you weren't necessarily getting the answer to. So for me, it was about my purpose and having a fulfilling career. There was just something that wasn't connecting with me in the things that I was seeing on YouTube or watching in these different videos like TED Talks. So I wanted to dig deeper into some more content about it that was maybe scientifically based or some more anecdotal evidence about it. So find something that you're passionate about, that you want to learn more about, and just have a desire. So for you, that can look like cooking. Are you interested in cooking? Are you interested in making Chinese food? Get some cookbooks. Are you interested in plants? Get a potting book. You'd be surprised in how many different books there are for various different niches and interests. So the first thing I'm saying is to figure out what you want to learn about and start there. Start by reading an article even about something that you're interested about, because that will make the time pass, especially in the first part where there is some resistance to sitting down and focusing on one thing. Trust me, you won't regret it. Number 2, set up your environment. And this is something that in another book I'm reading, Atomic Habits, he talks about setting up your environment for success. So my boyfriend usually had different books lying around, and he was a very avid reader. We had a bookcase with different books. I always saw him reading books, so it was only natural that, okay, let me try this reading thing. What could I lose? Maybe you want to set your book by your nightstand or get like a reading light. That's something that I just got for my Christmas actually that I'm really excited about. I got a reading light, so I can't complain. I won't complain anymore about it being dark and not being able to read in the dark, because now I have a reading light, so I can read even more pages and build the habit of reading before bed and reading when I wake up, because I don't have the excuse that it's dark anymore because I have a reading light. So make it as easy as possible for you to build a habit, so it's in your face 24/7. Your bookcase, your backpack. We have books in the bathroom, we have books on my desk, I have books in the kitchen, I have books everywhere, I have books in the room. So I have no excuse not to take up a book. So make your environment conducive. Step 3, get some sort of accountability. So luckily for me, I had mentioned earlier that my boyfriend is an avid reader to this day. So it was kind of seamless. He would just ask me what books I'm reading and we would kind of talk about it. When I was kind of falling off and getting into like a rut or a plateau, he would like ask me what book I've been reading and I wouldn't have an answer to give him. And then that would click that, maybe I should get another book and, start reading again. It's been a while since I've read, because I had that accountability from him. And then 2, my best friend, we started reading some of these books together. So sometimes she would call me and she's like, have you gotten to this part yet? And I'm like, no, you have to wait. We have to wait to talk about it. So just like building that accountability really helped me, and it built the excitement around reading books, because now I had something to look forward to and I had someone that I didn't want to disappoint, and 2, someone I could talk about it with, like a general interest. It's like football fans having someone to talk about football with. So getting accountability through your partner or your friends is a good idea. And number 4 and last, this is my personal favorite because it just worked so well for me, and it's not breaking the chain and keeping up with momentum. I wanted to read at least 1 page a day, and I set that goal because I knew it was easier for me to continue the habit rather than start the habit over. Newton's first law, an object in motion stays in motion. So it's going to be harder for you to start the habit again if you stop it rather than just like continue it. Don't break the chain. If it's 1 page a day or half a page a day, keep the chain connected and keep on going. But if you do break the chain and you miss a day, start again. It's fine. Last year I read about 12 books or 11 books, somewhere close to that, and I didn't read a book a month. I wanted to read a book a month, but I didn't end up reading a book a month, and that was fine. And I think it was somewhere around maybe like the summertime where, things are happening, and I just got distracted and I was feeling really bad about not reading. And then I thought to myself, okay, should I stop at reading 6 books and not start back because I feel bad, or accept the fact that I didn't read a book for this month and then start reading more books? Like, if you stop when you mess up or break a habit or break the chain, as I was referring to, then you just cheat yourself of the future progress that you could have made. That's a gem right there. I hope you're picking it up. So if you mess up, it's fine. Start over and start small until you build the momentum again. So these are the habits and the steps that I use to build a reading habit, and it's worked so far. I'm already 1 book in for the year, and I hope this helps you. So if you're interested in knowing more about the purpose dilemma and the book I read regarding purpose, then check out my video somewhere. It will be linked here. And let me know if this resonated with you and if it made sense, and what other steps and habits you took to build your own reading habit. Until next time, bye.